Greetings, Zombie Slayers. Slippy Jim here with part 7 of my high round strategy guide for the Zombies map Moon, and just doing a bit of skylarking here on the launcher pads in the biodome area. Okay, so let's get into round 22 here, and we'll come down to earth in a second. Sounds like we've had another zombie astronaut spawn into the map, and in this case it is a zombie astronaut named Darwin Dumlau, who's actually one of Treyarch's effects artists. In any case, what we can do here is run around this little circle area of the map, around this rock crate barrel contraption, and try and group up as many zombies as we possibly can before we use our wave gun on them, like so. Now it is a little bit irritating not having speed cola because there is a fairly slow reload animation on these zap gun, wave gun wonder weapons. But, you know, that's how it goes when you can only buy 4 perks. What is really, really good, if you can do it, is to do the Easter egg, the Big Bang Theory Easter egg, and you will get 8 permanent perks. So it's actually, it doesn't take that long to do. I reckon the Easter egg by itself takes about an hour. I did it the other day with, for the second time with a friend of mine. Just the two of us. It took us an extra hour to get to round 30, including the Easter egg. But by that point we had 8 permanent perks each. So what that means is, even if you get downed, you won't lose your perks. If you bleed out completely, you keep your 8 perks. And even the spaceman, if he grabs you and headbutts you, he can't steal them either. And if you're interested, you can't hack them back, because I tried. So you can't hack them back to the perk machine and get the money for them. So that makes it a really, really easy, basically. You can bleed out, let the other dude clutch it to get to the next round, and then you come back with all your perks, and you just need to buy a weapon, buy your weapons back, basically. So that's a really good strategy to help you get to the higher rounds, simply by doing that Easter egg. But if I could buy a 5th perk, as I said, Speed Cola would probably be the one, because it does help you reload so much quicker. Right, so we've come to the end of round 22, and we'll probably take out the space dude here. And as I said before, that's pretty much the reason why I keep a ray gun in my arsenal. Now I can hear a drop up there, thinking about trying to get it, but we'll see. Okay, so just got the tail end of the zombies here, and a few crawlers to finish off. As you can see, I am running a little bit low in ammo here, so I'll need a max ammo at some point, or a drop that I can hack into a max ammo in the next round or two. Okay, so just a few stragglers here to finish off. And we'll take them out so that we can move on to round 23 here.
Trouble no more, sister.
I don't know why I'm reloading after every single shot, but that's just one of those habits, I guess. Okay, so round 23. Now I'm going to start down here near the exit to the teleporter, just in case we do get an excavator coming. As you can see, it isn't. It's just a regular round, so it's all good. We'll head back to our regular zombie train area. Now I've still got plenty of ammo left in the zap gun / wave gun weapon. So if need be, we can use that for this round. Now initially those launch pads are a pretty good tactic if you're worried about the initial spawning into the zombies getting problematic. You can just jump around on the launch pads until they've all spawned in and then come down, and they'll all be basically down the bottom spawned in for you. And I can see another power up there on the launch pad, so I'm kind of thinking about going up for that. They're a little bit distracting, you know what? I probably should have just ignored every single one of them.
Not a chance, flesh
We'll take
sword.
out that group of zombies with the wave gun. Looks like it needed 2 shots there.
This is
There's a pretty strange effect that you get when they actually blow up. It's kind of like a dinging noise. Sounds a little bit like a microwave.
die, meat puppets.
So I'm just going to town with the zap guns here, using up a bit of the ammo. And we've got one of the astronauts approaching from the other side of the biodome, David Anthony, who's the director for Black Ops Treyarch.
Good times.
Now at this point I do get a drop, which is a fire cell. So what I'm going to do, and this is what you can do to easily hack those drops, is throw a Gersh device and then run over and hack that drop into a
Who else
max ammo.
wants some of this?
And obviously once you do pick up the max ammo, you'll get all your Gersh devices back again, as well as full ammo in all
That's what I'm
3
talking
weapons, if you do have 3 weapons with Mule Kick. So, as I said before in an earlier video in this series, it is a pretty sweet concept in this map. Okay, so once again, we're coming towards the end of the round here, round 23,
Not a
nearly
chance,
over.
flesh sword.
Just getting rid of my claymores that I got with the max ammo. And we've got 1 or 2 last few zombies. And pretty much 1 more, I think. Then it's just the crawlers. So it's pretty cool, that animation when you kill them with the zap guns. It's almost exactly the same as the Wonderwaff animation, and they make the same noise as well as they die. At this point I'm going to fool around a little bit and try and get a drop off the launch pads up there. But I don't think from memory that I'm successful. I'm trying to work out which launch pad I need to take to get to that particular drop. At the time I did this game, it was early on and I didn't really know for sure which of the ground launch pads would take me up to the right pads up top. Now I want to explain something from before. When I threw that Gersh device just a moment ago, you may or may not have noticed I threw it fairly near to where the spaceman was. And what happens if he is affected by a Gersh device is he'll speed up and speed towards you backwards in a kind of reverse moonwalk thing. And as we see him here, he's actually doing some strange kind of boogie thing going on there. So a little bit of a space dance. Yeah. And what happens when we start shooting him is he'll start sprinting towards us backwards, doing his moonwalk thing. So you do need to sprint away from him or he will catch you, and we don't want that to happen, because if he does catch up with me and headbutts me, he'll steal one of my perks. Now it's no big deal if that's Flopper or something, but if he happens to take Mule Kick, what will happen is I'll lose my third weapon, and that may well be something like the wave gun, you know, the upgraded Mustang and Sally, which I won't be able to get back. So we don't want that to happen, and that's why I'm sprinting away here. You can sprint right the way around, especially with stamina up, even without the PES spacesuit on. And I'll just wait for him to come through the door here and take him out with the ray gun. Hopefully he's been weakened enough for me to deal with him here. And there he goes. So yeah, that's one of these little quirks of the game here. You want to be careful to throw your Gersh devices away from the spaceman, or he will start doing that. So let's move into round 24. Will it be an excavator round? Let's hang out. Yes, it is. So what we're going to do is dive into the teleporter, as we did before, exactly the same strategy.
Doesn't sound.
We're going to catch the teleporter back to No Man's Land, and via No Man's Land we'll head to spawn to hack the excavator terminal so that it doesn't breach the space station. Now, speaking of the Moonbase space station, apparently it was originally part of the campaign that they left out of Black Ops in the end for whatever reason. But they've obviously used what they had, well, at least concepts from it anyway, for this zombies map. And done a really good job of it in the process. It would have been interesting if it was part of the campaign. Actually, I haven't even finished the Black Ops campaign yet. Can you believe that? I think I got up to the part where you're infiltrating the base in the snow. If you know the part where I mean, and you have the crossbow. I really should finish that off. I don't think I've even finished the campaign in Modern Warfare 2 yet, to be honest with you. So I've got a lot of gaming to do when I get some time. Okay, so we've hacked the excavator there, and throughout this game we managed to stop the excavators every single time that they start coming. So this technique works really, really well, and you can use this to get the ground control achievement as well, which I've got a separate video for that. So when you're coming back, you will usually get a zombie dropping out of the ceiling just here, and one coming through this airlock as well. So for that reason, I have my Zap guns out, ready to go. I don't use Mustang and Sally for that because I don't want to depressurize any of these areas in the laboratory. And there we go, we're back at the biodome. So it's relatively safe to do that particular tactic when you need to hack the excavator terminal.
How do you like my mini walk, soft bag?
So while we're watching this,
Not a chance, flesh sore.
I'd be interested to know what you guys think is going to happen with the zombies storyline in the future. I'm absolutely convinced that there will be more zombies maps to come, most likely in the next Call of Duty game done by Treyarch, or perhaps even a standalone game. A lot of people have been talking about that being something we'd like to see. And I don't know about that. I kind of like it as a mini game the way it is. But in any case, now that the Earth has been hit by those 3 rockets, if you've seen the Easter egg, you'll know what I'm talking about. Where does that leave us as far as the storyline goes? Well, there's still a lot of loose ends to tie up, particularly Dr. Maxis, Richtofen and Samantha having swapped bodies. Samantha still wants revenge on Richtofen. And aside from the whole question of what's happened to Earth now that it's been hit by those rockets. Now, I don't believe that the Earth has been completely destroyed by those rockets. And in fact, you can go back to Area 51 after doing the Easter egg, which indicates that it's still livable. So, in my opinion, what's probably likely to happen is that the Earth has now been infected by Element 115, and basically it's turned everyone, or most people, into zombies. So that opens up a whole range of possible zombies maps in the infected Earth when our 4 heroes, or 3 heroes and 1 villain if you like, return to Earth eventually. and it'll be interesting to see where they go with that. But one thing is certain, in my opinion, every zombies map that's come out, in Black Ops at least, has been better than the one before it. And whether that's been simply an improved graphics and landscaping, creative design, or it's been in a new wonder weapon, or the scale of the map, some of the concepts of the gameplay, new perks, new enemies. It's been really innovative, and really a lot of credit needs to go Treyarch for the job that they've done with zombies. It will probably be perhaps a 2 or 3 year wait, or well, maybe not quite that long, maybe 2 years, until we get the next Treyarch designed or Treyarch produced Call of Duty game. And in the meantime, we do have Modern Warfare 3, and that has a survival style aspect to the game that they've introduced, which sounds similar to the idea of zombies. Obviously Zombies is a survival style game, except you do have soldiers and whatnot attacking you instead of zombies, and they will be firing weapons at you. So there's the whole cover system part of the gameplay will come into it. Obviously in zombies you don't need to take cover behind anything, because it's all about controlling the wave of zombies rather than having to dodge them firing at you. Okay, let's use a bit of flopper here. And it does tend to lose its effectiveness from about round 25 onwards.
Stay off of me! Hey, you forgot your milkshake.
Okay, so it's pretty much all about the dodging and the grouping up of the zombie train at this stage of the game. I am getting a little bit low on ammo in the wave gun, but not too bad. 9 rounds left in it.
Rush! Not a chance, flesh sore.
I probably should have grouped them up in a little bit more of a compact group before I used the wave gun on them there, but never mind. So I'm just trying to avoid the area where the Space Girl is approaching, so I don't get grabbed and have my perks stolen. And as we said earlier, you can basically lead the zombies down this laneway and then take the launch pad over the top of them, and then rinse and repeat as well. But occasionally that launch pad does switch off, so you just have to be a little bit wary of that happening to you.
Not a chance, flesh sore.
I want to keep a little bit of ammo in reserve in the zap guns for if I need to go and hack a excavator terminal in the next round, so I'll probably resort to using the Mustang and Sally a little bit more in the what's left of the wave gun ammo at this point. So you want to be a little bit careful if you're dodging between two zombies that you don't get double slapped by both zombie on either side of you, because that could spell disaster. And in this particular area, sometimes you have to run between two zombies, so just be careful of that. It's almost better to head towards one of them and get 2 slaps rather than risking the slaps from both zombies by going through the exact middle, if you know what I mean.
No problem. Ain't got no mercy,
So what I'm going to try and do here is use my ray gun and Mustang and Sally to try and get a drop that I can hack to get ammo back in the Zap guns.
Sorry, sweetheart. We're all out of bubble gum. Sorry, Flappy. I think you'll have to find a new day job.
And it's pretty much the end of the round in any case, so probably not going to have too many zombies left to take out with this. And now I'm going to concentrate on getting rid of this Astro Girl.
Whoa, that was cool.
So in the really high rounds, you know, around round 40 or 50, you're going to use almost all your ammo in the ray gun to take out one astronaut. So, you know, when you get to that kind of round, it's probably almost better to just ignore the astronaut and just steer clear of them and let them wander around and do their thing. And you can alternate ends of the biodome, so when the astronaut reaches you at one end, you can move up to the other end and do a zombie train up there, and then vice versa when it comes back over. So I got a drop up there. I'm going to try and get it. I'll probably have a few coming through this door, because there is a spawn point just outside that airlock where they spawn in large numbers. So the initial spawn in is the slightly tricky part, where you've just got to be aware of where they're coming from and avoiding the group of zombies until you've got all the zombies spawned into the map, and then it's just a matter of training them around, grouping them up, trying to get them into a nice compact huddle, and whipping out the old wave gun at that point to take them out. So that's why you'll see me looping up and around to try and get them into a compact group. We got almost all of them. There's one or two there that we didn't get. Doesn't matter. And I'm just really laying the claymores to get a few points off them. And we get a drop, finally! So what I'll do is throw a ghost device here, same strategy as before, and then we'll hack that drop and get a max ammo. Lovely.
Juice time!
So because I'm holding the hacking device, and as you can see, ironically, I end up getting a max ammo drop from the Gersh device, which actually happens twice in this particular game, I believe. And I'm not sure whether the second time is after round 30 or not, so you may not see that one. But yeah, you do sometimes get your max ammos and your drops from using the Gersh device more often than not if you take out a whole group of zombies at once. But I wasn't going to linger around and wait and see, because then it would have been too late.
Bounce and shoot. I'm liking this. You guys keep coming, I'll keep killing.
Now, our latest astronaut dude is John Delgado, who's one of the level builders at Treyarch. If you wanted to know that. I think it's kind of a good tribute to these guys that in this, season finale, if you like, of zombies for Black Ops, that these guys get a little bit of recognition in being in the game as astronauts. So basically, the strategy is more or less the same as what you've seen for the rest of the game, and it's essential that you get the right weaponry to start with. In solo, that you get the wave gun slash zap guns, that you get the Gersh devices especially, and that you carry around the hacking device. The other weapons aren't essential, but they do help to have Mustang and Sally. And that will basically allow you to get to a really high round fairly simply, as long as you know the basics of zombies. You shouldn't have any problem getting to a high round in Moon. So now the 8th and final video in this high round strategy guide will be coming just after this one, so it is to be continued. But in that last video, what we'll be doing when we hit round 30 is playing the secret song in this map, and I'll show you how to turn it on. But for now, please rate and comment on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. For now, it's Sleepy Jim out. Thanks for watching.